This is a small video in regards to my Ram 2500 diesel. I used a product called Tribotex. I have been waiting for a little while now to find out whether or not it actually works, because you know how sometimes somebody makes a video and it's shortly after they've used it. So you don't really get a chance to tell whether it's really any good or not. Well, I put it in my truck. What I used was the diesel formula for my motor, and I also used it for my transmission, the self-exploding transmission, if you know what I mean. And I have noticed a significant difference in the transmission. And by saying that, it's not a lie. I can't believe the difference that made in my transmission. Because before it was chattering, hard shifting up or down. I was told that I was going to need a transmission very soon. Well, knowing how much they cost, I decided that I would try Tribotex. Before I put it in the transmission, I changed out my valve body, which most of us do, because we know we have problems there. So I knew I had fresh fluid in there, everything was good. I added a larger pan on it, held 2 more quarts instead of the 4 that some companies use. Then I added the transmission fluid along with the Tribotex, and I just cannot believe the difference in that transmission. Now, the same thing goes for the motor. I was having some issues with the motor in regards to it getting noisy. I did make a change on the screen, if y'all know what I'm talking about. And I used something that has to do with a monster. And there is a difference. But I went ahead and took the opportunity to stop one problem and try to solve another one. Once again, Tribotex had proven to me that it is definitely worth putting it in, at least for my truck. It may not be good for your truck, may not be good for your car, may not be good for your transmission. All I can tell you is I haul this thing, right? I haul it, and I haul it with that. And by hauling it with that means I don't go slower. I continue driving normal, except for takeoffs. You know, I don't beat the hell out of my truck. I take off reasonably. So I have noticed that the transmission shifts way better. I don't have the chattering. I don't have the hard downshifts. I don't have the long skips in between transmission going up. And as far as the motor goes, I do get a better fuel mileage by 2 miles. 2 miles per gallon. Not a whole lot, but what I'm telling you is I get roughly 26.5 miles per gallon without the trailer. And with the trailer, I average right around 13, roughly 13 miles per gallon. And that's obviously on the highway, long trip, because short trips you use a lot more stop and go and you burn more fuel. But I just wanted to put this out there because Tribotex is actually a damn good product. And if you think you might want to use it, I highly recommend it. Who am I? I'm just a guy with a truck that didn't know when he bought it that it had all these problems. And Tribotex helped me solve my problems. For now. I don't know. We'll see as time goes on, but what I was being told was I needed to fix the transmission. And I needed to do this with the motor and that with the motor. Otherwise, I was going to have a catastrophic failure. So I did fix some of the stuff. But overall, I put Tribotex in it.